Former leader of Gateway Church in Southlake made his first appearance in an Oklahoma courtroom on child sex abuse charges.
Robert Morris appeared at the Osage County Courthouse near Tulsa this morning. He was indicted in March on 5 counts of lewd or indecent acts with a child. The charges stem from incidents in the 80s. Fox 4's Casey Stiegel in studio tonight with more. Casey.
Yeah, guys, good evening. Today's court appearance lasted only a few minutes. It is, though, the first time we have seen that disgraced pastor publicly since he resigned. It is also the first time both the accused and the accuser were under the same roof since these alleged crimes happened.
Any comments, sir?
Robert Preston Morris smiled and walked right past the press after exiting a small Oklahoma courtroom on Friday, the seconds before
That's what we expected.
Cindy Clemishire walked the same tight hallway. Clemishire says Robert Morris repeatedly sexually abused her in the 80s, starting when she was 12.
My abuse started on Christmas night, December 25th, 1982, when I was 12 years old. That was the night he made the premeditated decision to violate and defile my innocence and purity.
Less than 24 hours before Clemishire was nearly face-to-face with the person she says raped her,
This man, trusted by so many as a preacher of God's word, took advantage of a vulnerable child.
she was testifying before state senators in Austin, supportive of proposed legislation aimed at giving a voice to abuse survivors.
As I began the lifelong journey of dealing with the aftermath of child sexual abuse, my life seemed to attract more shame, while Robert's attracted more fame.
Morris did rise to prominence through the years, founding the Gateway Megachurch in Southlake, serving as senior pastor. He once even served as a spiritual advisor to President Trump, until it all came crashing down when the abuse allegations came to light last June. In March, a grand jury indicted him on 5 counts of lewd or indecency to a child.
When Robert finished his first assault on me, the very first thing he said to me, and I quote, "You can never tell anyone because it will ruin everything."
2 bills up for discussion at a Texas Senate hearing on Thursday would in part ban the use of NDA or non-disclosure agreements in certain cases involving victims of abuse.
Sunlight is the best disinfectant. And that really is what this bill is about.
Clemishire says his legal team asked her to sign one in 2007, 2 decades after the abuse ended and as Morris became more well-known.
NDAs may be presented as legal formalities, but in cases like mine, they are tools that continue the abuse. They protect the abuser and keep victims in shame.
She urged lawmakers to support the measures, saying if she had signed one, justice may not have caught up.
All right, so Morris has pleaded not guilty to all of the charges against him. He is due back in court in September for his preliminary hearing, while this week no votes were taken on any NDA bills. Where that goes next, unclear, as the legislative session ends on June 2nd.